Okay, we're going to be working through some ayat that have min in them. And to find out if it's an emphasizer min, we'll start by asking ourselves if it's a negated sentence.
Mm-hmm.
And then if it is, we'll try to figure out what role the min fragment is playing. Okay? So number 1. وقيل اليوم ننساكم كما نسيتم لقاء يومكم هذا ومأواكم النار وما لكم من ناصرين.
Alright, so do I start from the beginning or do I just figure out the min first?
We'll work through the entire sentence.
Alright, so وقيل is an action. It's past passive.
Right.
It's a regular.
Irregular.
And then, past passive. And then quote.
Right, because it's still from qala, so it starts a quote.
And then the quote is an action sentence because nansa is an action.
Right.
It's present active we. And then kum is pronoun attached to an action, so it's receiver.
Right.
And then kama, that would make a new sentence. And then, al-yawma means today, right?
It means today.
So that's a TLDR.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's about time.
Right.
And then kama, new sentence. So nasitum is past active you all. And then liqa'a is general. And yawmi is general. But it's general, specific.
Right.
So it's a possessive chain.
Right. General, specific makes possessive chain.
And then hada is a pointer word.
What's it pointing at?
Can't be pointing at the next word because there's a wow.
Right, there's a wow, so it's not pointing at what's after it. Then.
Oh, it's coming after possessive.
It's coming after possessive.
It's pointing to the possessive.
Yeah, I remember when the way we point at possessives is by putting the pointer at the end. So it's pointing at the possessive before it.
Okay, so that's all together as the receiver because liqa'a has a receiver label.
So this whole thing together, because it's connected, is a receiver.
And then, this wow is breaking because it's connecting two unlike things. And then ma'wa is general and kum is specific, so it's possessive.
Right.
And then kum is not related to an-naru, so that is, there's a break there because they're two specific nouns.
Right. There's a break there, and it's a is sentence.
Right. Oh yeah, it's an is sentence because there's no action.
Right. So that's where the is goes.
And then wama, so this is another new sentence.
Right.
Ma lakum is TLDR and it's noun. And then, okay, so we're looking at the min here.
Right. So the first thing we ask ourselves when we see
is it negated?
Is it in a negated sentence?
Which it is.
It is, because it's starting with ma. So yes, it is negated.
And it's within an is sentence.
Right.
So it is the after is.
Right. It's the after is.
Okay.
Good.
Oh yeah, and then the other way we said that we recognize it is if you have a string of TLDRs in an is sentence, that means you have a emphasizer min. So okay, translation?
Yeah, let's translate.
It was said.
It was said.
Quote. Today. We forget you all. And then kama was just as or like.
Kama is just as.
You all forgot. لقاء يومكم هذا. So لقاء يومكم is the meeting of your day.
Right, the meeting of your day. And then hada's pointing at your day.
This meeting. The meeting of this day of yours?
Yeah. The meeting, so hada's pointing at your day. And the way we point at your day is, we can't say this your day, we say this day of yours.
Oh, that sounds weird still, though. The
meeting of this day of yours.
Okay. Because in English you wouldn't really say your day. You'd say this meeting.
Your meeting.
This meeting, I don't know.
Well, you get the idea.
It's a meeting
that they're going to be having on this day, on the day of judgment.
Okay, so it's saying, like, we'll forget, like, as in it's talking to the disbelievers.
Right.
So we'll forget you all.
Just like you forgot the day of judgment, basically.
Okay.
The meeting that you were going to have on this day.
Okay.
The natural way of saying. Okay. وَمَأْوَاكُمُ النَّارِ.
And ma'wa is resting place, and your resting place is the fire?
Yeah, your resting place is the fire.
And then وَمَا لَكُم مِّن نَاصِرِينَ. The min, emphasizer min, makes not a single.
Yeah.
So, and you do not have a single. Nasrid is a agent pattern. So, if nasara means to help, nasrid is a helper.
Yeah.
So you do not have a single helper.
Where are you getting you do not have?
Oh, so because
مَا لَكُم.
Lakum min naslin is, it's like you have.
So the
for you, literally, it'll be for you all.
Yeah.
Is
a single.
But then we rephrase it to make it more natural.
You do not have. Good. Okay. Number 2. ألم تعلم أن الله له ملك السماوات والأرض وما لكم من دون الله من ولي ولا نصير.
Okay, so it's an action sentence.
Okay.
Ta'lam is the action.
Right.
And it's bald because of lam. So the hamza is a question word.
Right.
Lam is a shaving word. And then ta'lam is present, active, bald. And then anna starts a new sentence because it's a sentence starter. Anna Allaha is sentence starter and it's noun. And the word Allah is not related to lahu because lahu is TLDR and it's noun.
Right.
And then the hu is not related to mulk because it's specific followed by general. And then mulku samawati is general followed by specific, so that's possessive. And then wal ardi is connected because of the waw.
Right. So.
And then we have a new sentence. And then وَمَا لَكُمْ, so this is sentence.
Right.
Lakum is TLDR and it's noun. And then it's not, kum is not related to min because it's a TLDR.
Right.
And then min duni is min duni is a TLDR. And min duni lahi is TLDR and it's noun.
Yeah, so min duni as the whole is TLDR, and then the word Allah is its noun.
And then the word Allah is not connected to min because min is another TLDR. And then min wali and wala nasir is all connected because TLDR is noun and then wow.
And then we're trying to figure out what this min is doing. So our first question
is the sentence negated?
Is it a negated sentence?
Is because of ma.
Right, it's starting with a ma. And then finding its role. What kind of sentence is it?
It's an is sentence, so it can only really be after is.
Yeah, it can only really be the after is.
And we also have a string of 3 TLDRs. So
right.
This has
and then
to be.
Min duni.
Yeah.
It can only be. And after is. Yeah. Okay, let's have a crack at translation.
Alright.
Alam ta'lam.
Didn't you know?
Didn't you know?
That.
Anna.
That Allah has.
Yeah, that Allah has. Rather than for.
For him is.
That Allah has.
The mulk is dominion.
Yeah.
The dominion of the skies and the earth.
Good.
Period. Or I guess question mark.
Right.
وَمَا لَكُم مِّن دُونِ اللَّهِ. And so this is another like ownership sentence. So you all do not have.
Yeah, instead of saying for you isn't, you all don't have.
Okay, I'm gonna translate the after is first.
Right.
You all do not have a single
wali.
Wali is ally.
Ally.
Or helper. Instead of Allah.
Yeah. Other than would make more sense.
Or other than Allah.
Other than Allah. And then we moved the min dunillah, the other than Allah, later because it sounds more natural.
Right.
Good. Okay, number 3. وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَا مِن رَسُولٍ إِلَّا بِلِسَانِ قَوْمِهِ لِيُبَيِّنَ لَهُمْ.
Alright, so it's ma'ila is a template.
Right.
For now. Arsalna is past active. We.
Right.
And then trying to find out the role of this min. So yes, it's in a negated sentence.
It is negated because starting with ma. And what kind of sentence is this?
It's in an action sentence.
Right, so it's either going to be
doer or receiver.
Which do you think it is?
It has to be receiver because the doer is embedded.
Right, we already have a doer.
We.
So the only role left for it is receiver.
Okay, and then bilisani is TLDR and it's noun. And then lisani is general and qawmi. Lisani, qawmi, he is general, specific.
Which makes
a possessive chain.
Good.
And then liyubayyina, li is a, in this case, trimming word.
Right, how do we know?
Because it has a fatha at the end rather than a...
Right, it's followed by an action with a fatha, so it's a trimming word.
And then yubayyina is present, active, trimmed. And then lahum is TLDR and it's not.
Good. Okay, let's translate that.
We did not. No. Okay, yeah. We did not send.
Right, starting with our doer.
And then min makes not a single. We did not send a single prophet.
Right, doer and then receiver. But we're adding to the receiver the translation single because of the min. So we did not send a single prophet.
Except.
Uh-huh.
Bilisani. Within the language of his people.
Yeah,
meaning
with the language of his people. Meaning every prophet that was sent spoke the language of their own people.
Okay. In order to clarify for them.
Yeah, and then we know that the trimming the translates as in order. And then to clarify for them. Okay. Number 4. وما جاءنا من بشير ولا نذير. Nice and short.
All right. Ja'a is the action. It's past, active. And then the na is pronoun attached to an action, so it's receiver. And so we're trying to figure out what kind of min this is. So it's negated, yes.
It's in a negated sentence.
And it is in an action sentence.
It's in an action sentence.
So we have the choice of doer or receiver.
And in this case,
it's going to be doer because we already have the receiver pronoun attached to an action.
We already have the receiver, so this whole thing is acting as the doer. Cool.
All right.
Let's translate, starting with our doer.
With our doer. Not a single.
Right.
Giver of good news. Or warner, or a warner.
Right, not a single giver of good news or warner. And we're adding the not a single meaning to our doer because of the min. And then doer and then action.
Came to us.
And then receiver to us. Okay, number 5. ويعلم ما في البر والبحر وما تسقط من ورقة إلا يعلمها. Let's start with the first sentence.
So يعلم is action, so it's an action sentence.
Right.
And it's present active. And then ما في البر والبحر. This ma is what do we call it? Complex noun.
It is.
And then the whole thing is part of the complex noun.
And then complex noun followed by a TLDR.
Yeah.
Right.
So
what we want to figure out what role it's playing.
Well, it's in an action sentence.
It's in an action sentence.
So it can be doer or receiver.
Doer or receiver. And so let's see what makes more sense. Because we don't have a clear indicator instantly that it's either doer or receiver.
Right. So
if it was a doer, how would we translate it?
Whatever is in the land and the sea knows. It makes more sense. He knows whatever is in the land and the sea. So receiver and the embedded doer he inside of ya'lamu.
Yeah. And since we already translated that, I'll just write that translation down. He knows whatever is in the land and the sea. Okay, let's work through the second sentence.
Okay. Next one. Ma and illa. So this is a negation ma.
Right.
And then tasqutu is present active. And then min waraqatin, we're trying to find the role.
Right.
So it is in a negated sentence.
It is negated, and then it's in an action sentence.
It's in an action sentence, so it can be doer or receiver.
It can be doer or receiver. Do you have an immediate indicator?
Well, it can technically be an outside doer because tasqutu is she.
Right, it's in the she form.
So we don't have a clear indicator.
Right.
So I guess we just have to go to translation again.
Yeah.
So saqata means to fall.
Fall, and then let's see what it translates as how it translates as a doer.
Not a single leaf falls.
Right.
And then it wouldn't make sense as a receiver because you can't say she does not fall a leaf. Yeah.
You can't fall something.
Yeah.
Right. So it makes sense here as doer. So not a single leaf falls.
And then illa ya'lamuha. Ya'lamu is action, present active, and then has pronoun attached to an action, so it's receiver.
Right.
So not a single leaf falls except that he knows of it.
Yeah, he knows of it or knows it. Good.
Okay. Both labelless words we had to
use translation.
Yeah, or logic.
Yeah. Okay. Number 6. قالوا ما أنزل الله على بشر من شيء.
All right. قالوا is action, past active, they.
Right.
And then starts a quote, ما أنزل الله على بشر من شيء.
Right.
And so أنزل is past active. And then the word Allah is not related to على بشر because على is TLDR. على بشر is TLDR in its noun. من شيء is TLDR in its noun.
Right. And
then the word Allah is doer because it has a doer label.
So then من شيء must be?
Well, it's in a negated sentence.
Right, starting with a ma. So.
And it's in an action sentence, so it has to be receiver because we already have our doer.
Good. Simple. Let's translate that.
They said,
a
quote, and then Allah did not send down.
Right, starting with our doer, and then our action. Allah didn't send down
a single thing.
And then our receiver. A single thing, and we have the meaning of single because of the emphasizer min. And then the last thing we translate is our TLDR.
To a human, to a man.
To a human, or upon a human, upon a man. Good. Okay. The long one. اتبعت ملة آبائي إبراهيم وإسحاق ويعقوب. Let's go bit by bit. Let's start with the first part.
Alright, اتبعت is action, past active, I.
Yeah, to I.
And then millata aba, well, millata aba is general, but the ya is specific.
So
general, specific is possessive chain.
Okay.
And then ya is not related to Ibrahima because they're two specific nouns.
Yeah.
And then Ibrahima wa Ishaq wa Yaqub are all connected.
Right, by wows.
And then they're receivers, like both are receivers. Millata is receiver, and then Ibrahima wa Ishaq wa Yaqub.
Okay. Let's translate that.
Alright. I followed the religion of my forefathers.
Yeah, the religion of my forefathers. Religion of forefathers of mine. And then
Ibrahim, Ishaq, and Yaqub.
Yeah, it's explaining who the forefathers are. Ibrahim and Ishaq and Yaqub. Okay, now let's work through the next sentence. ما كان لنا أن نشرك بالله من شيء.
Oh, this was one of the templates. So yeah, I don't see that often. Okay, it's okay, because the la is attached to a noun.
Right.
It is not appropriate.
It's the not appropriate template.
So it is not appropriate for us.
Yeah.
To associate partners. With Allah at all.
Yeah. To associate
partners with Allah.
Yeah. So
well, you can't really say associate partners with Allah, a single thing.
Well, you could say not associate a single
thing.
A
single thing with Allah. Okay.
And then if we work through this, we're in a negated sentence, right? Because it's starting with a ma. And then nushrik is our action, and that has the embedded doer.
Okay.
We. And so the role that leaves for min shay is the receiver. Okay. So that's where we get to associate a single thing. Right? That's a receiver. And then billah with Allah. Okay. And then let's work through the last part of the sentence. ذلك من فضل الله علينا.
Okay. ذلك is not related to min because min is TLDR. Min fadli is TLDR in its noun. Fadli is general. The word Allah is specific, so that's possessive.
Right.
And then علينا is TLDR in its noun. And then the wa is connecting the two TLDRs.
Right.
وعلى الناس is another TLDR.
Another TLDR in its noun.
And then ولكن, new sentence because لكن is a sentence starter.
Right.
And then لكن أكثر is sentence starter in its noun. And then أكثر is general and nasi is specific, so it's possessive.
Right.
And then لا يشركون, this is an action sentence.
Right.
So لكن أكثر الناس is doer because it's sentence starter coming before action.
Good. Cool.
Okay.
ذلك من فضل الله.
That is from the fadl, the favor of Allah to us and to the people.
Right.
However,
Okay.
Akthara is a comparative.
Right.
But it's coming in a possessive, so that makes it a superlative.
So instead of translating as more, we'll translate it as
most.
However,
most of the people.
Right, most people, and we're starting with our doer. Most people.
لا يشكرون are not grateful.
Yeah, don't show gratitude or are not grateful. Either way. Cool. That was long, but if you break it up piecemeal.
Yeah, the sentences are hard.
Okay. Number 8. ربنا إنك تعلم ما نخفي وما نعلن. We'll start with the first part.
Okay, ربنا is calling.
Right, that's calling.
And then إنك is, it's an action sentence. تعلم was the action.
Right.
It's present active. And then إنك is sentence starter and it's noun coming before the action, so it's receiver. Doer. And then ما نخفي وما نعلن, this is complex noun.
Yeah. Ma. These are two complex nouns, ما نخفي and ما نعلن.
And they have to be receiver because we already have the doer.
Exactly. So it's two receivers connected to each other by wow. Cool. Let's translate the first part.
Okay. Our Lord. Certainly you know.
Right. Certainly you, and then we're emphasizing the you because doer before action. You know, and then the receiver.
What?
نخفي is
we hide.
Right, embedded doer we hide.
وما نعلن, and what we publicize.
And what we publicize. And we didn't really go over the actions inside the, what's it called? Complex noun, but we know that they're just an action with a embedded doer we.
Present active.
Okay, let's work through the second part.
Okay, ما يخفى على الله من شيء. Okay, so it's an action sentence. يخفى is the action. It's present active.
Good.
And then على الله is TLDR and it's noun. And then من شيء is, could be any kind of min. We're in a, so من شيء, we're in a negated sentence.
Right, we're in a negated sentence, so we know it's going to be emphasize or min.
And then it can be doer or receiver because it's action sentence.
Because it's an action sentence. And
then يخفى means to be hidden. And to be hidden. So you can't be hidden something.
Yeah, you can't. The action to be hidden can't have a receiver. Right?
It doesn't make sense. You can't be hidden a thing.
Right, you can hide a thing, but you can't be hidden a thing. So it can only really make sense as a
doer.
Okay, let's translate that.
And then في الأرض ولا في السماء is TLDR.
Yeah.
TLDR.
Just two TLDRs connected to each other. So we'll start with our doer. In translation.
Not a single thing.
Right, and we're adding not a single. Not a single thing.
Is hidden. I guess from Allah. You don't hide upon.
Right.
Hidden from Allah. In the sky, or in the earth, nor in the sky.
Yeah. And then we can actually, it'd be more natural to put this TLDR here, not a single thing, in the skies.
Oh, and the earth.
Or in the earth. It starts with earth. In the earth.
Oh, and the sky.
The sky is hidden from Allah.
Oh, I see.
This is a flexible TLDR position. Okay, number 9. وما أرسلنا من قبلك من رسول إلا نوحي إليه أنه لا إله إلا أنا فاعبدوني.
Okay. So ما أرسلنا ما إلا, and then أرسلنا is past active, we.
Right.
And then من قبلي is TLDR. And then قبلك is TLDR and it's noun. And then من رسول, so it's a negated sentence.
Right.
And it's in an action sentence, so it can be doer or receiver.
Right.
In this case, we have أرسلنا, which is embedded, so it can only be receiver.
Right, we already have our embedded doer, so من رسول has to be the receiver. And then إلا نوحي.
And then نوحي is another action, present active.
Present active and we.
إليه is TLDR and it's noun.
Right.
And then أنه is a new sentence because أنه is a sentence starter. أنه is sentence starter and it's noun.
Right.
And then لا إله is what do we call it?
That followed by a noun with a label makes.
It's a complete negation.
Right, it's a complete negation.
And then illa is just illa. Ana is after the thing.
So when you find a complete negation sentence, we only have to
really
label it as, determine that it's complete negation.
Because it kind of translates as a template?
Yeah, it translates as a template, so we don't really have to label it up. But we should label fa'budun.
So it says Urbuduni is like, it's Urbuduni.
Urbuduni is the same as
So
Urbuduni.
the ni is a receiver.
It's a receiver attached pronoun ni. And then what do we can do with Urbudu?
Oh, that's a command pattern number 1, alif followed by 3 letters if you don't include the indicator.
Yeah, alif followed by 3 letters, which makes a command. Okay, let's translate.
Okay, we did not send.
Right, we didn't send
a single prophet.
A single prophet. That's our receiver.
Before you.
Min qablika is before you.
Except.
There's our illa.
Except that we. He revealed.
Right.
To him.
Revealed to him.
That.
And then we have our complete negation sentence.
There is no God.
Right, complete negation. There is.
Oh, absolutely no.
Absolutely no God.
Except for me.
Except me. Fa'budun.
So you all worship me.
Right, you all, that's our embedded doer inside the command. And then worship. And then attached pronoun ni is the receiver. You all worship me. Good. Last one. بل اتبع الذين ظلموا أهواءهم بغير علم فمن يهدي من أضل الله وما لهم من ناصرين. Let's go bit by bit. Let's start with our first sentence.
So اتبع is action. It's past active.
Okay.
And then الذين. Okay, so this is what do we call it? Complex noun.
It's a complex noun.
ظلموا is definitely a part of it.
The ظلموا is definitely a part of it.
And then أهواءهم is a receiver for ظلموا. And then
we'll go with that for now.
And then بغير is TLDR and it's noun.
Right.
بغير is always related to the word that comes after it.
So these are connected. بغير علم. Okay. Let us have a crack at translation there. Do that.
No, but start with it. Don't go like trying to translate the whole sentence is just gonna be
Okay, fine. Let's start number 10 over. Okay, number 10. بل اتبع الذين ظلموا أهواءهم بغير علم. Let's start with the first part of the sentence.
Okay, اتبع is an action. It's past active.
Okay.
And then الذين is a complex noun.
الذين is a complex noun.
And ظلموا is part of it. And
ظلموا is definitely part of it.
It's an action. And then أهواءهم is a receiver for ظلموا.
So let's use our little trick here. Remember we said that the thing following the complex noun has to be able to translate as on its own and make sense. So if we were to translate ظلموا أهواءهم, we would translate as
ظلموا is they oppressed.
They oppressed, and then أهواء means desires.
They oppress their desires.
They oppress their desires, which doesn't make sense on its own.
You can't really oppress. Okay.
No, you can't.
It's not like suppressing desires.
No. Oppressing is different than suppressing.
Okay. Just making sure.
Okay.
So الذين ظلموا is that's the complex noun.
Yeah, the complex noun is الذين ظلموا, and then أهواءهم.
أهواء is general, hum is specific, it's possessive. And then بغير علم is TLDR and it's noun, and then غير علم غير is always connected to what comes after.
And then أهواءهم is a receiver, right? You're right, but it didn't belong to ظلموا, so it must mean that it belongs to اتبع.
So الذين, okay, so because we already found the receiver of اتبع,
right?
That means الذين ظلموا is the doer.
Good. Gotcha. So let's just go ahead, since we worked through it, translate the first part.
Rather. I want to start with our doer.
Right.
Those who wronged.
Those who wronged or oppressed.
Followed.
Right. Followed.
Their desire. Okay, that makes so much
more
doer,
sense. And then action, and then the receiver followed their desires, rather than oppress their desires. Okay.
Without knowledge.
Right, without knowledge. Okay, let's work through the second part of the sentence. فَمَنْ يَهْدِي مَنْ أَضَلَّ اللَّهُ.
Oh, there are two men's.
Yeah.
Oh, is the first one a question?
And the first man is a question. And question words usually come at the beginning.
Right.
So that's a question word. And then?
And then yahdi is an action. It's present active.
Right.
And then man, this man is a complex noun, man, because it's coming in the middle of the sentence.
In the middle of the sentence.
All right.
So we start a complex noun.
And then man adallallahu, that's that entire thing is a complex noun.
Right, we have action, and then the word Allah is the doer. So the whole thing is the complex noun. And then what role would it be playing here?
It can technically be doer or receiver, because yahdi. There's no, like, it can be embedded, it can be outside.
Okay, let's translate and see what makes more sense.
Okay, so...
So, we'll start with our question, man yahdi.
I guess who guides?
Yeah. It's a question, so...
It wouldn't make sense. Who does he guide? Yeah, who guide? That sounds better. So, who guides? Who
guides, and then the only thing that's left for this would be a
receiver.
We're saying who guides X, Y, Z.
Who guides whoever Allah misguided.
Yeah, whoever, or the one who Allah misguides or misguided. Okay, and then our last sentence, وَمَا لَهُم مِّن نَاصِرِينَ.
Alright, so this is an is sentence.
Right.
And lahum is TLDR and it's noun, and then it's in a negated sentence.
Right, it's a min in a negated sentence.
And so that means it's after is.
It can only be the after is.
And then also we have a string of TLDR, so that means we have to have an emphasizer min.
Yeah.
Alright. Ma lahum min nasirin. They do not have, and then nasir is a agent from nasara, so helper. So they do not have a single helper.
A single helper, which we naturalized from for them will not be a single helper.
Right.